wake up and welcome to Paul Selection. In this channel we talk about fun things in life and the reason why I choose them. And as you can see here, today we are going to talk about perfume, and today is a topic of what we call Gourmand perfume. Now when we talk about perfume, perfume has been with us human for ages, and in fact perfume has been a part of life, not only human but also animals. Animals learned, then maybe by instinct, they learned how to use herbs, essential oils, or plant products that contain essential oils. And there have been studies that showed that animals select plants with essential oils to make their nest, to heal their ailments, or to feed the young. And these increase the chance of survival of those animals. Well, obviously, time passed and this has become what we call perfume. Not only that we use it for our health, for therapeutic reasons, like we have traditional medicines, Ayurvedic medicines, but we also use perfume for smelling good. We want to smell good. But in the past, people use perfume in the form of floral scent, like flower water, rose water, jasmine water, lavender water, that kind of thing. But recently, well, about 20 years ago also, there have been a new trend, discovery, invention, creation, whatever you call it, that they were human scientist, perfumer. They invent a new family of perfume called Gourmand. And this Gourmand resembled or remind us of food and drink. And these are some of the perfume that are categorized as Gourmand in my collection. Alright, so let's start from the first one. Well, I basically divide it into half. This half is gonna be like food inspired perfume, whereas this will be drink inspired perfume. Let's start with the food first. As always, when we start our meal, we start with something savory. The first one, well, this is called Like This. Like This, this one is from the brand Etat Libre, and this one has a fragrance of ginger, cinnamon, and well, basically this is pumpkin pie in a bottle. Well, I made this clip in October, and yes, this is the smell of October, like this. Next is also from the brand Etat Libre as well. This one is it's called Divin, enfant. Okay, Divin, enfant. This one has marshmallow, cream, milk. In the beginning, yes, it shows the innocent side of a child. The word enfant means child, and yeah, they are innocent, but at the dry down of this Divin enfant, it turns into leathery, tobacco, a dark side of the child. This is something that Etat Libre does so well. They try to reinvent the unexpected genre or scent. I find it very interesting. So I'm a big fan of this brand, Eldo, E-L-D-O, Etat Libre. This one is also another interesting one. This one is called Fille de Dieu, or I think that it means son of God, something. This one, well, it has a description here that is du riz et des agrumes, which I guess this means rice and agrumes, mean some sort of vegetables, I think. And that, well, if you're familiar with Thai cuisine, we have a type of curry called green curry. To me, this one is jasmine rice and green curry. Yes, as it is, it's very, very savory, but still it's a perfume, okay? Next, well, the feed idea is jasmine rice, right? This one is from the house of Ormonde. Ormonde, this one is called Prive or the perfume. And Prive is a smell of also rice, but this one is basmati rice. So if you like Indian food, South Asian cuisine, this one is very interesting indeed. You know, when you cook rice and it's like steamed rice, newly cooked, it smells so soft, clean, gentle, musky in a way. So if you have experienced, you know, basmati rice or jasmine rice, you know what I'm talking about. Next, this one is also very interesting. This one is called vanilla cake. You know, when we talk about food, I believe, okay, I myself believe that you can only make good perfume that resembles food or good gourmand fragrance only when you know how to cook, or at least you have tasted it, a good one, and then you basically know the ingredients, you know how to put the ingredients together, and it of course comes out as realistic as it's supposed to be. It's called vanilla cake from the brand Montale, and this one is vanilla cake as it is. Very into the face. All right. Next one, this one is called Noir from Tom Ford. This one is not as straight into the face like the vanilla cake, but this one, well, from the name Black of the Black, right? Noir. This one has rose. It has black chocolate, dark chocolate. It has also black truffle. Sensual, sweet. I think that it has wood. It has, you know, some woody element here. But it's very sensual, and it reminds me of, you know, nighttime, romantic date, sweet. Oh, it has patchouli here as well, I can tell. It's just a very, very beautiful scent, okay, and it reminds me of course, black truffle. And this is one of the very few black truffle fragrances that I could find. But again, this is not like just black truffle, but it also contains rose and other things that I've just mentioned. So, but still, it dry down. The black truffle is there. Next, this one is called Hypnotized. This one is from the brand Tada Parfumeur, and this one reminds me of lemon tart. Lemon tart, yes, lemon tart. And this one is so realistic, photorealistic. Once I smell it, my mouth starts to, you know, to salivate already. One of the most realistic lemon tart I have ever smelled. The next one, this one is also from a Thai perfumer. This one is called Chokedee. Chokedee is a perfume from the brand Stranger's Parfumerie that is exclusive for Lucky Scent. This one is called Chokedee, but it smells of pandan. You know, if you see the label here in the front, you can see the pandan leaf. And pandan is one of the ingredients that you could find in Southeast Asian cuisine, whether it's savory or sweet. But this one to remind me of coconut cake called เปียกปูน ขนมเปียกปูน which is basically a rice cake, okay, the jasmine rice cake mixed with coconut milk and also the pandan leaf, and then it's cooked by steamed. Beautiful. You know, if you are familiar with the Asian cuisine, especially the Southeast Asian cuisine, you know that we don't have milk in our food in general, but people here use coconut milk. So when you replace milk with coconut milk, it gives very unique flavor, and also the aroma of the coconut milk is exotic in a way. I think that this one is for you who like coconut milk and also the Thai dessert. Okay, that was the first half that we talk about fragrance that is inspired by food, right? The later half will be fragrance that is inspired by drink. This one, let's start with this one, is called Blue Tea. Blue Tea is from the brand The Merchant of Venice. This one, okay, is, well, I can tell that it's green tea, okay, and it has some floral, white floral element. I can smell jasmine, maybe lotus. I can smell some watery element in this. This one is Blue Tea. This one has, well, if you go to their website, you see that the picture that they use is not tea as you know, from the camellia plants, but this one is made from I'm not sure how is it called in English. It's a kind of legume, okay, legume plant, and in Thailand we use these plants, especially the flower, to make drink. But as far as I know, you know, as far as I remember, this flower drink does not have any taste or smell. So often we mix this with lemon, sugar, and, you know, other things to, you know, to give the flavor. It does not have smell, it does not have flavor or anything, but it's kind of green, and like I said, it's green tea with some white flower here in the blue tea. Next, this one is called vert from Bvlgari. This one is so nice. It's light, very light one. This one is from the collection Parfumeur from Bvlgari. This one I think is one of the very first tea fragrance that I have. Of course, this one is green tea. Vert means green tea, water of the green tea. This one is not just straight green tea, but I think it contains some kind of citrus to give it, like, you know, uplifting brightness. So this one is from the Bvlgari. All right, so this is well, these are the two tea inspired fragrance that I have in front of me. The rest, well, these three will be coffee inspired. Let's start with the first one. This one is from the house of Siam, 1928. Yes, sorry, I cannot see that well. This one is called Roast in a City. Roast in a City, that means it's coffee inspired. But this one has, well, this one is black coffee. I've sprayed it on my skin earlier, so I can now get to the maybe the base already. It starts off with black coffee with some kind of caramel. It has some I think hazelnut caramel. Yeah, black coffee with hazelnut caramel flavor. And as far as I remember, this one, Roast in a City, it ends up with jasmine, some white flower at the end. A very, very beautiful black coffee. But again, coffee is served in different variations. The next one is, I think this one is espresso, Italian roast. This one is called Follow by Kerosene. This one is black coffee, and that's it, nothing else. It's espresso, espresso, bitter, roast. Man, it's so nice. If you just like the smell of coffee, black coffee, without anything else, well, especially espresso, this one is called Follow by Kerosene. And the next one, This one is called Ristretto Intense Cafe. Ristretto Intense Cafe. This one is from the brand Montale, Paris. This one is coffee, black coffee, and rose. I can smell already from here. I sprayed on my skin earlier when I made a Thai version of the video clip. This one has, yes, rose. 50-50 rose and coffee, black coffee. Well, these three are variations of coffee, depends what you like. If you like straight black coffee espresso, go for Follow by Kerosene. But if you like something a little bit sweet, nutty, caramel, then go for Rose in the City. But if you like sweet, like flowery, rosy fragrance, but you like some coffee note to balance, to cut off some sweetness, maybe this one, Rose in the City. No, sorry, this one. So maybe you should try Ristretto Intense Cafe instead. But both of them are sweet, you know. Rose in the City is sweet in a way that it reminds you of caramel and hazelnut. But Ristretto Intense Cafe reminds you of flowery rose Intense Cafe, you know. And the last four will be some boozy fragrances. Well, boozy, what does it mean? Boozy means it contains notes that reminds you of alcoholic beverage. Let's start with the first one. The first one is called Fan Your Flames. Fan Your Flames, I got this one not by the fragrance itself, I got it because of the name. I just like the story behind this name, Fan Your Flames. Actually, this one comes from the saying from a Turkish philosopher. His name is Rumi, and of course this one is from Nishane, the brand from Turkey as well. And fan your flame, okay, is from the saying, set your life on fire, then seek those who fan your flame. Very, very deep. And I like this kind of interpretation, you know, when you try to start off something, you know, something that can be accomplished, most of the time, is not a one-man show. You have to work with others, you have to be supported by your surrounding people. So, fan your flames, set your life on fire, and seek those who fan your flames. And this one is a fragrance that contains coconut, roasted coconut, and rum. Very sensual, sexy rum. Well, if you like rum and it has coconut, it's, I don't know how to say it, it's sensual. I think that this one is best to wear at night to a party. It's very sensual and very sexy at the same time. Next, this one is called Angel's Chair. And Angel's Chair, this one is from the brand by Killian. Do you like the bottle? This one has been, I think it received the best design for the bottle as well, I think, in the year 2020. The design of the bottle, you can look around here, it looks like a cognac glass, because this is inspired by cognac, okay? And of course, Killian Hennessy, well, the name suggests you already that, well, this is from the LVMH guy. And of course, Hennessy, they make perfume that is inspired by beverage. And this one, Angel's Chair, is inspired by the story, you know, when they make cognac, they put, of course, grape juice into the oak barrel, and over time, you know, during the aging process, alcohol evaporates through the oak barrel. the parts of the alcohol that evaporates is lost, you know, and that loss is considered to be angel's chair because you have given this part to the angel. And this one, it smells just like cognac with woody notes, oak, and I can smell some cherry. That, well, you know, oak and cognac together, you know, good expensive cognac, it has that kind of notes. Yeah, wow, so good. Next, well, you know, you drink cognac, you drink rum maybe at night, in the evening as aperitif, but this one is called Oud Immortel from the brand Byredo. This one is more refreshing, even though that the name is oud, but this one is clean oud and refreshing, and this one reminds me of limoncello. Limoncello is also a liquor, you know, that has a lemon taste in it, and this one, I think that at least to me, I can pull it off during the daytime. I don't have any problem with that. In fact, I have worn it to an afternoon party, you know. It's nice, it's boozy but light in a way that you can wear it during the daytime without any problem. Light, woody, but boozy, very lovely. It's Oud Immortel by Byredo. Again, this one is remind me of limoncello. And the last one, this one is called Kutay from the brand Unique Luxury, and this one is also a luxury brand from Turkey. This one, ooh, wow, it's very strong. It is tobacco and whiskey. This one, if you like whiskey, just 1 or 2 spray, that's it. That's really enough. It's very strong. You know, when I tried it during my first recording for the Thai version of this video, I choked just from sniffing the bottle from the nozzle. Well, that's it, guys. Well, these are the boozy fragrance that reminds me of rum, cognac, limoncello, and whiskey. Well, I would say that this is just some introduction, you know, some introduction, yeah, for Gourmand fragrances. Have you ever tried any of these? And does any of these sounds interesting to you? Well, let me know. Comment below and then let's start a conversation. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, like and share. And see you next time. สวัสดีครับ